Goods and services during the Reconstruction Era. The Reconstruction Era, which took place from 1865 to 1877, was a significant time in American history. After the Civil War, the United States faced the challenge of rebuilding the South and integrating formerly enslaved people into society. This period saw changes in agriculture, labor, and the economy, which included the development of goods and services that shaped the Southern economy. Sharecropping. One of the most common agricultural practices during Reconstruction was sharecropping. Sharecropping was a system where landowners provided land, tools, and seeds to workers, often formerly enslaved people, in exchange for a share of the crops produced. This system allowed landowners to maintain their agricultural operations without having to pay wages. For sharecroppers, it provided a way to earn a living, but it often led to the cycle of debt. Sharecroppers would receive only a small percentage of the crops, which made it difficult for them to save money and improve their living conditions. For example, a sharecropper might work on a cotton plantation. They would plant and harvest cotton and then give a portion of the cotton to the landowner. While this system allowed for the production of goods like cotton, it also trapped many people in poverty. Tenant farming. Similar to sharecropping, tenant farming was another arrangement that emerged during this time. Tenant farmers rented land from landowners and paid for it either in cash or a portion of the crops they produced. Unlike sharecroppers, tenant farmers usually had more independence since they provided their own tools and seeds. This system gave them the opportunity to earn a profit from their labor, but it still came with challenges. For instance, a tenant farmer might grow tobacco or corn. They would sell their crops in the market and keep the money after paying rent to the landowner. While tenant farming could lead to better financial outcomes than sharecropping, it was still influenced by economic conditions and market prices. Six challenges faced by sharecroppers and tenant farmers. 1. The cycle of debt. One of the most pressing challenges for sharecroppers was the cycle of debt. Since sharecroppers often received little to no cash up front, they relied on credit to purchase tools, seeds, and food. Landowners or local merchants would extend credit, but the high interest rates and costs of goods meant that sharecroppers often owed more than they could repay. This cycle made it difficult for them to escape poverty and achieve financial independence. 2. Unfair contracts. Many sharecroppers and tenant farmers entered into contracts that were heavily skewed in favor of the landowners. These contracts often included unclear terms regarding the division of crops and costs associated with farming. As a result, sharecroppers could end up with a smaller share of their harvest than they expected, leading to further financial struggles. 3. Limited access to resources. Sharecroppers and tenant farmers frequently lacked access to essential resources such as quality seeds, farming equipment, and education. Without access to better farming techniques or tools, they were often limited in their ability to increase crop yields. This lack of resources perpetuated their economic hardships and limited their opportunities for advancement. 4. Market vulnerability. The income of sharecroppers and tenant farmers was highly dependent on market prices for their crops. Prices could fluctuate dramatically due to factors like weather conditions, demand, and competition. A poor harvest or a drop in market prices could lead to significant financial losses, making it challenging for those farmers to sustain their livelihoods. 5. Labor exploitation. Many sharecroppers and tenant farmers faced exploitation from landowners. Conditions were often harsh, with long hours and little pay. Additionally, sharecroppers were sometimes forced to work under unfair conditions, with landowners taking advantage of their dependency on the land for survival. Six, social and racial inequality. The social and racial dynamics of the time also posed challenges for Black sharecroppers and tenant farmers. They often faced discrimination and violence, making it difficult for them to negotiate better terms for their labor. This systematic inequality limited their opportunities and contributed to their ongoing struggles for economic stability. Economic impact of sharecropping and tenant farming. Both sharecropping and tenant farming were essential for the Southern economy during the Reconstruction Era. They allowed for the production of important cash crops such as cotton, tobacco, and rice. These crops contributed significantly to the economy, as they were in high demand both in the United States and internationally. In addition to agriculture, the Reconstruction Era saw the emergence of new goods and services. The demand for textiles increased due to the cotton produced by sharecroppers and tenant farmers. This led to the growth of textile mills and factories in the South, creating jobs and new economic opportunities. In conclusion, the Reconstruction Era was a time of transformation that laid the foundation for modern agriculture in the South. Sharecropping and tenant farming played crucial roles in producing goods and services that were vital to the economy. While these systems provided opportunities for many, they also brought challenges that impacted the lives of countless individuals. Understanding this period helps us appreciate the complexities of American history and the ongoing effects of these agricultural practices. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about sharecropping and tenant farming. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again. We hope to see you soon as we go on another educational journey. Until next time.